Welcome dear students. Let us discuss some of the date functions that are available in SQL in today's session. In the earlier session I had given the examples and syntax like how we can convert the character type to number data type if the given value type is number, and if it is in the text type or in character type, how can we convert it into number type. And similarly, if any text value is in number, if it is a number and if you want to convert it into numeric data type. Okay, so we had discussed these kind of variations. Now in today's session we shall try to concentrate how character, the value, if it is in date format, how the date value or the data type, that is date data type, can be converted into character type. Okay, so even this kind of conversion uses the same function to underscore char, like how we found with the numeric conversion. Okay, so the input what we are supposed to give for this is, it should be a date data type if you want to convert the value into character type. Okay, so converts a value of a date data type to character value. To char accepts a date as well as a format. So the input is what, it will be accepting the date data type. Okay, as well as after converting that date to character, so that has to appear, or that date character has to appear in which kind of format, so that also is passed as a second argument, as well as the format in which the date has to appear. Like we are converting date to character, after converting to character, that date information has to appear in which type of format, so that format also need to be given as a second argument. We can give, or it is optional. Format must be a date format. If format is omitted, that is if second argument, if we are not mentioning the format like how the date has to appear, then the date will be converted to a character value using the default date format. So if the second argument format is not given by the user, then how the default date format looks like? Okay, that is date followed by month, then year. Okay, so first date information will be displayed, then month, then year of information will be given. Okay, so just check out the syntax here. To underscore char within parenthesis date as well as format, two arguments, and whatever we find within the square bracket, it is optional. So the first parameter is what we should pass, which date has to be, what date has to be converted to character type. That will be the first date argument what we pass. Second argument is optional, that is after the date has been converted to character, in which way it has to appear, that format you have to give. So you can just refer the example here. With the help of select operation, see here we are using to underscore char. Select to char, the function which is used to convert the date data type to character data type. Okay, so to underscore char, the input argument should be what, we should pass the date value. So dt is what, the date value. Okay, so dt comma, what is this, format, second argument, month. See, the format is not date month year, instead we have given month date and year. Okay, so refer, this format has to be mentioned within single quotes, month date year. Okay, see, month followed by date, there you're finding the comma also. So this is how we want to appear or see the output. Okay, so that format we have given like this, and this is a column heading to view the output. Okay, so to double quotes, new date format from clause, and from which table it is. It is not from the, dual. It is what, transaction master. That is in Oracle or in SQL there exists a table. The user has created a table called as transaction master. So in the transaction master table there is a what, date information. Okay, so where is that date information? So just check out here, students. From transaction master, where trans underscore no is equal to t1. Okay, so if you just check out here, trans underscore no is a column name found in which one? Transaction master, or I can say transaction number is a attribute in which table? Transaction master. Okay, in transaction number, like for example the account information we find in the transaction master, like each accounts, uh, whatever the account that exists in a particular branch. Okay, when was the last transaction done by the user or the account holder? So that is what will be held in which one? Transaction underscore number. Okay, so they are telling select which one? The date value is present in which column here? Transaction underscore no is a attribute or a column found in transaction master table. So in the transaction underscore no column, or under this attribute, there are many rows where the information is stored, and particularly under transaction underscore number we will be finding the date information given, like when was the last transaction done. Okay, so the to_char function select to_char dt comma the format information, so it has to select the date information where from the transaction master table, where the column name transaction number is equal to t1. So transaction number, this is a table and transaction number is an attribute. I can say this as a primary key. What is it? This as a primary key, and in a primary key you are finding the value t1, transaction 1, the meaning. Okay, so in this table with the column heading transaction number, the value should match what? T1. So whichever the row is having T1 value for the transaction number column, it has to refer that row, and from that row it has to pick which one? The date information. That is in there will be which particular attribute? dt will be is one of the attribute found is in which table? Transaction master table. So that date dt will be picked up. Okay, so transaction number is a column name, dt is also a column name in which one? The transaction master table, whereas here transaction underscore no is a primary key of which one? Unique key or primary key of which one? Transaction master. So understand carefully. Select, directly we are using the char function. To underscore char, what has to be picked? The date value. The dt is a column name, present in which one? Transaction master table. That value has to be picked. dt has to be picked from transaction master table, where this table is having a column transaction number, and that column value should be what? T1. This should be identified. So the control refers that T1 row, and in that particular row, whichever the transaction number is T1, at that particular row, what is picked? The value under which column? DT column will be picked, and that value will be the date information. Okay, and that date, what the the query observes, that has to be displayed in this format. We have given the format. So first month information has to be displayed, then date information has to be displayed, following to that year information has to be displayed. So if you just check the output, new date format is a column heading that is taken, and first month information followed by date, then you are finding comma, so comma is found, then following to that year information is given. Okay, this is how the usage of which one? To_char. Okay, and this is what the viewing or viewing the data in the Oracle table or in the SQL table, whatever the data we store in the table, select with the help of select operation using the from clause, like from which table the data has to be picked along with the condition given. Condition is what? From the transaction master, whichever the value that is in the column transaction number, which value has to be identified. T1 value should exist and it should be identified, and that transaction number T1's date value will be picked. Okay, don't get confused. DT will be one of the column heading or the attribute in which one? Transaction master. Okay. So when that particular row is identified, in that particular row again another column with the name DT is searched, and under that DT what value, date value is found, it will be considered. Okay, fine. Okay, now we shall discuss some many other functions with the date conversion. Okay, the date data type we all are familiar, and there are situations where we need to store the date information, like for example the employee joining date in a company. Okay, then date of birth information for a student or any or employee itself. So there are many cases where we will be storing certain date information. For example, if it is a which one the sales operation you are trying to store or keep the information, then when was the last transaction or the recent transaction, where when we refer the transaction details of the shopping. Okay, so there also date kind of informations are stored, right? Okay, so the date type is used to store date and time information, both date along with the time. Date data type provides to store these two information together. The date data type has special properties associated with it. So which are those? It stores information about century, year, month, day, hour, minute and second for each date value. See the vastness of data that is held by the date data type. What are the information it is going to store? Year, century, year, month, day, hour, minute and second for all the date values. The value in the column of a date data type is always stored in a specific default format. So there is a format which is by default followed in the Oracle table when date values are stored. This default format is what? First day, then month information, then year information, then following to that time information, hour, minute and seconds. Okay, hence when a date has to be inserted in a date field, its value has to be specified in the same format. So as this is a default way of storing the date information in the system, whenever the date information when the user is trying to store the date value, for example if the user is storing the student date of birth or employee date of join, anything like that, so which format has to be followed? Date followed by month followed by year followed by hour, then minute, then seconds, like this. In this order the date has to be stored. Okay, its value has to be specified in the same format. Additionally, values of date columns are always displayed in the default format when retrieved from the table. So normally whenever you want to view the date information, suppose if you want to view the join date of a particular employee, so if you are viewing that date information with the help of select operation, then the date information will be displayed in the same above format, like how it is stored in the table. In the same format the date information is displayed. If date from a date column has to be viewed in any other format other than default format, Oracle provides the toDate function that can be used to specify the required format. So this is a default way of displaying the date and time information. Suppose if the user wants to view the date information in any other different format of date and time, then that is achieved with the help of date functions which are there in the Oracle. Okay, so what are those we'll be discussing further. The same function can also be used for storing a date into a date field in a particular format. Suppose if you don't want to store the date information in this default format, if you want to store it in any other format, so we can save the date information in such way also. Okay, so other than the default format what it is supporting, this can be done by specifying the date value along with the format in which it is to be inserted. So while inserting date function, we are supposed to give the date value, which date, what date we want to save. Along with that, the format, like what should be the, I mean the value of that date, in which format it has to be saved. The same function can also be used for storing a date into a date field in a particular format. So let us look how it is. The toDate function also allows part insertion of a date value into a column. For example, only the day and month portion of the date value. So there are also certain advantages with the date functions in Oracle. That is, if in some cases if you are not um, what you are not requiring, or you don't want to add certain part of the date values, for example year, if you don't want to add, or else if you are particular with the year, only month, don't want the date, you can skip such type of what values according to your convenience, because toDate function in Oracle allows such type of what syntaxes. Okay, so for example only the day and month portion of the date value can be stored. See, this is very important, student, because in our table creation, and after creating a table, when we are inserting a value to the table, we will be requiring this kind of functions, date functions. To underscore date, it converts a character field to a date field. So what it does, it converts a character field to a date field, character type to date data type. Okay, syntax to date, char, and the format. So here we are giving the date information which will be in character format, and which will be in character as a character data type, and we will be specifying in which format the date has to be stored in the Oracle table. So that format, this is optional. If you are not mentioning the format, it will be storing the date value what we are passing, like first date it will be storing, then month, then year, then hour, minute, and second, like this the default format is recognized. Okay, now just check out the example. So to date, I'm repeating once again. Suppose if you are creating a table relation, like if it is a student or employee, for students date of birth if you are saving, or employees date of join you are saving. Okay, so whenever the date values has to be inputted, we are supposed to make use of toDate function in the insert what operation. Okay, so insert is what is actually a operation used, or a command. Insert is a command used to input the data to a table. Are you all understanding? So after creating a table, new table, only table will be created, but it doesn't hold any value or any data. So we are supposed to make use of insert command to store the values. Okay, so just check out here the information given. Insert into, what is a command for insert operation? Insert into the table name. So insert into is a keyword, and customer underscore master, this is a table name, customer master. Within parentheses you are trying to tell which are the column names, or the columns for which you are providing the values. So the first one is customer number, then put a comma, then first name, comma, middle name, comma, last name, comma, date of birth, underscore inc. So listen students, in case if there are many column, many attributes in a table, and if you don't want to fill the values or data for all the attributes, If you are filling the data only for a few attributes or a column, then which one has to be followed? Like the way they have given. You are trying to fill customer number, F name, M name, L name, DOB, INC. Then you are mentioning only for those attributes to which you are filling the data. Okay. So close the parentheses. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are the column names you have considered in which table? Customer master. Now, after closing the parenthesis, for these columns or the attributes, we need to insert the data. I mean values. So values is a keyword you are finding. Values, open parenthesis. Now, the customer number is given with what value? C1. You are embedding that within single quotes. Then F name. So customer number is of character data type. So that is why you are finding C1 to be in uh, single quotes like alphanumeric C and 1. Okay, then first name within um, single quotes Ivan, then middle name Nelson, and third name, sorry, last name, that is Barrows. You are closing the single quotes, put a comma. Now we are inserting date of birth. Date of birth, just check out here. Now it is a date value we are giving. So you are supposed to use to date function only. So to underscore date after comma, as it is a date value you are inserting, to underscore date you should provide within and again open parenthesis. What is the date information you are inserting? 25th 25 hyphen June 1952. Date, month and year information followed by R, 10 is R colon 55 minute. You are not providing seconds here. Then a dot m, close the single quotes. So this is what the date value you are passing. It is in character type, and this character date information has to be converted to which type? Date type, and it has to be stored in the table before it converts the date format. See, the format in which the information has to be saved, it will be like this: first date dd, then hyphen month, then year, then space, then hour hh colon, then minute mi, space a dot m, close the single quote. So you are providing the format. In this same format, the date value has to be stored in the table or in the column dob underscore inc, which is present in which table? Customer master. Okay, so if all these values are fine, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values are found, close the parenthesis, and this is a parenthesis of which one? To date function, and finally one more parenthesis where we had opened your insert into customer past master, the starting parenthesis. Okay, is that clear? So the order you find, the in which order the attribute names you are finding, the same order, in the same order their respective values has to be given. Okay, customer number means here C1, first name means Ivan, middle name Nelson, last name Barrows, then DOB. Finally, with the help of to date function, the character value what we are typing here, what we have typed, it has to be converted to date, but in which format? In the second argument, what format we have given, in the same format it will be storing. Okay, so if all these values are fine, proper, if the syntax is right, then what will be the output? It tells one row is created. It means what? One particular data is entered and it is being created. And what, which is that data? Customer master, customer number 1 information is added or inserted. Next is certain additional functions that are available. So to date we understood, and it is the one which we will be using while inserting the date values. Now what are the other simple date functions which are available for to perform certain simple operations on date? Okay, to manipulate and extract values from the date column of a table, Oracle provides some date functions. So we have stored, we will be storing year, date, month, hour, minute, all these information will be storing. And if you want to extract only month information, or if you want to extract only year information, such kind of extractions can be, I mean, extracting only a particular value in the date can be done with the help of some functions, and these are discussed like this. First one, add underscore months. So by the name itself, you can understand add months. So something you want to increment. Returns date after adding a number of months specified in the function. So if you have given a particular date, some date you have given, and along with that, how many months you want to add for that date. Current date or any date you give, that date will be having the month information, right? So for that month, for that date, for that month, how many uh, number is added, whatever the n value you will be giving, that much will be incremented for the month. Is that clear? So the syntax is add underscore month within parenthesis two values which are mandatory, that is the date to which the month has to be added, and comma how many months has to be added, that information has to be given with the help of second argument n. Okay, so observe the example. With the help of select operation, select, what is a function, add underscore months, open parenthesis, first we should pass the date value, and that is date value is given with the help of system date, that is when the user is executing his particular query, what will be the current date of in his system, so that is considered to be as a system date. Okay, to that system date, what has to be added, additional 4 months has to be added, comma 4 means what, n, 4 is n value, so 4 month has to be added. For example, here, if it is August, okay, August means September, October, November, December. So like that, the date, given system date, for that date, the December month, till there the increment happens because the value what we have given is 4. So what is the column heading we want to view when while seeing the output? Add months. So that is what you are finding, add months. From clause following to that, which table? Oracle's dummy table, that is dual. So add months. So whatever the current system date is there, to that how much is added? Month, four months are added, and this is a year information. Okay, so it is something like if it is June, July, August, September, October. No, if it is July, I think July is given here. If the system date is July, then 4 added means August, September, October, November. Okay, so this is about add months date function. Next date function is last underscore day. Last day. That is, it is going to return the last date of the month specified with the function. So in whichever the function, whatever the date you have given, that particular dates, date means of course it will be the day, month, year information, right? So it returns the last date of that month. So in any given date, it will be considering the month information, so that particular month's last day will be displayed, so or returned. Just check out the syntax. Last day, we have to give one input, that is the date value, last underscore day within parenthesis d, so that is date value we have passed. Example, select sysdate. Sysdate means what? The system date. Okay, currently when you are executing the queries, whatever the system date is there, that will be considered for the sysdate. Sysdate, then last day function is used, last underscore day function is called, and what is that? System date it is telling, that is the input is what? The current system date only you are feeding, so that month's last day has to be given. So close the parenthesis, then within double quotes, last day from dual, from clause dual table, and just check out here the output. You're displaying here sysdate. Yes, don't get confused students here. Sysdate comma last underscore day. You can skip the sysdate, but if you want to know if the output is showing the last day, you should also know the current date, right? So that is why which one is included. Select sysdate. So sysdate is going to simply return this one. See here, 1st July 2004. So this is a current system date returned for this particular date, for this July, which is found last day of that system date. Okay, last day is 31st July 2004. So in July, 31 days. Okay, this is how the last day works. Okay, so this is optional. Select sysdate is optional. You can directly use last underscore day sysdate. Then within double quotes, last day from here. Okay. Then months between. So as the name itself tells, months between returns the number of months between date 1 and date 2. Just check out the syntax here. Months underscore between. For this, you have to pass two date information. So what is the difference or the number of months between the given two dates? Example, select, the syntax is months underscore between, month underscore between. What are the two, which are the two dates you are providing? 2nd Feb 92, 2nd Jan 92. So 92, 92, Feb, and it is Jan. Then date is what? 2, 2. So months between, first recent month we have taken, that is the February, then the least recent date, that is Jan. Okay, so the output is February and Jan. How many month difference you are finding? Only one, right? Yes. So after passing two date information like this, that is, see the input in which format: date, then followed by month, followed by year information. Okay, so data type also should be specified within a single quotes. Two arguments specified in single quotes, and this is a column heading that is displayed when we are viewing the output: months from clause, which is a table name dual. So this is what the output months 1. Then manipulating dates in SQL using the date. So which are the other functions where we can take the advantage of viewing the date kind of value? See, a column of a data type date is always displayed in a default format. So if it is in a table, like it is a student table or employee table, whenever you are saving the date of birth or joining date, it will be the date information will be stored in which format? Default format, that is date followed by month followed by year. And the default format is not used when entering data into a column of the date data type. So Oracle rejects and returns an error message. So whenever we are inserting a date of birth or joining date information into the table, if we are not following this default format, okay, something like if you're first specifying the month, then year information, then date information, then the Oracle will reject such type of inputs. Okay. So if a date has to be retrieved or inserted into a table in a format other than the default one, suppose if you don't want to enter the date information in a default manner like date, month, year, and we know that Oracle rejects if you are giving in any other way. So any other alternative is there where we can enter the date format in any other way? Yes. So Oracle provides two char and two date functions to do this. So we can enter, for example, if you wish to enter first month, then date, then year, you can consider this date as a character value and first you can insert in that way, the way you wish, first month, date and year. After you insert the date information as a character, then you can convert that character value of the date to which one? To the date data type. Okay, so these are certain other options. Let us look into that. Okay, toChar. The toChar function facilitates the retrieval of date in a format different from the default format. So toChar is a function which is actually used to get the date information which is stored in the table. In the table, it will be storing the default format, right? Other than the default format, if you want to view the date in any other way, so that can be achieved with the help of toChar. It can also extract a part of the date, that is date, month or the year, from the date value and use it for sorting or grouping of data according to the date, month or year. So if we fetch the data according to our convenience, it is beneficial for us in case if we want to sort the data in certain order. For example, with respect to year, you want to sort the data ascending order, or with respect to month. So you can do that with the help of this function. So the syntax here is toChar followed by, which are the two values or two arguments what we have to pass. The date value, like in which way we wish to retrieve the data. Okay, so that particular way, I mean the current date value and the format in which the date has to be displayed. Okay, so it is toChar is what it is actually used to retrieve the data from the table. The table will be holding the date in the default format, right? So that default date will be retrieved, but it will be displayed in the format what we want, in which way we wish. See here, date value is what? The date value stands for the date, and format is the specified format in which the date has to be displayed. So in which format it has to be displayed, that format has to be mentioned. So just observe the example. With the help of select operation, select toChar within parenthesis system date, then you're trying to display it in your wish as like first you're trying to give the format date, month, year, and from clause, using from clause the from which table, dummy table, that is dual, right? Yes, so select, first argument is what? The date value. Okay, system date, and in which format it has to be displayed? Date, month and year. So let's just check out the output here. 01704. Okay, so if no column heading is given, just check out students, we will be getting the function name what we are using. So to underscore char was a function we have applied, so the same column heading will be taken, and the system dates, uh, what which in which format it will be displayed. So DDMMYY, it will be displaying in this format. Okay, so where date value stands for the date information and the format is the specified format in which date is to be displayed. Then toDate. What is this? How does it work? Just check out here. The input what we are providing, the date value will be in character type, and that character type has to be stored in which type, in which format, in which date format, that will be provided as a optional for the second argument, where char value stands for the value to be inserted in the date column, and a format is a date format in which the char value is specified. So observe the example directly here. To underscore date, so syntax is what? Value. See, character value. See, when we discussed in the earlier instances, we didn't find slash, we were finding hyphen, the default format. Here you are finding slash, right? Yes, so 06 slash 0702. So this is a format, I mean the date value in which type, character data type. It has to be stored in which format? In the date format, like for like DD, MM and YY in the column in which you are trying to store. Okay, so select toDate, the character value and this format from which table? Dual table. See here, no column heading is given, so to underscore date function name itself is shown, and see the way it is storing the or displaying the information. First date, then month, that is July, then year. See, if it is a format you are giving dd slash mm, right? While displaying it is showing hyphen. It is not taking which one slash. Okay. So this is about the date functions in SQL. Okay. Well, students, in our next section, we shall discuss some new topics from the third unit. Okay. Have a nice day. Thank you.